Yo, what is up, guys? James Carter TV here to recap Game 3 of the Thunder and Grizzlies series. Yet another big game, big victory for the Memphis Grizzlies, and they're up 2-1. And that was something I really was not expecting, because I was expecting the Thunder to win this series in 6 games, and they really could still do that, but it's starting to look less likely. And this could go 7 games. I'm starting to think that this will go 7 games. But before I get into all of that, make sure if you are new to this channel that you click right up there in that corner. That way you are now subscribed to this channel. And you are now updated every time I make a new video. And make sure to follow me on Twitter at James Carter TV. Now to get into the game. The Memphis Grizzlies came up on top in overtime by a score of 98-95. And here we are today. Excuse me, as the number 7 seed on top of the number 2 seed, 2-1 in this series. And I don't think there's any of us that expect the Grizzlies to win the next game. But it's good to know that they already got their one out of the way. They already won their one at home. They would love to win the second one. If they win the second one, my God, wow. But it's good to know that they won this one. And for Memphis Grizzlies fans, I'm sure OKC fans, they're starting to sweat, as they should. Because whenever you're down 2-1, it's time to sweat. Because it appears as if this series is going to go 7 games. And that 7th game could go either way and you're in trouble. So you got to worry about that. You got to look for that. And right now, the Oklahoma City Thunder are playing the ball you don't want them to play. And that is 2-man basketball. That is the basketball they've been playing. 2-man basketball. Where 2 men, Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant, are doing everything. And no one is doing anything. No one else is doing anything. It's just those two doing everything, and no one else is doing anything. And that is 2-man basketball, and they're not going to win playing that way. They're getting no production from their bench. I think they had a total of 9 points from their bench today. I'd be surprised if they got 9 points from their bench today. Jeremy Lamb, who they thought would come in here and be a 6-man, did not play a minute today, and that had nothing to do with injury. That had to do with the fact that he stinks. Okay, and they don't have a 6-man, and they think their 6-man is Perry Jones or Nick Collison. What kind of 6-man is that? It's a non-existent 6th man. So they're in trouble and they're screwed and for right now. And this just deters me from picking them to go past the Western Conference Finals. I don't think they're going to get to the Western Conference Finals right now at this juncture. I mean, can you really say vindictively that they will be able to beat the Clippers next? I don't buy that. You know, so a lot of things going on, a lot of moving parts. And it's not overreact, because the Memphis Grizzlies are a good team, and we will give credit where credit is due. But right now, the OKC is playing 2-man basketball. They're not playing good basketball, and that's worrisome. But give credit to the Memphis Grizzlies, though, playing all-around team basketball. This is what happens when team basketball meets 2-man basketball. This is what happens. Team basketball is going to win each and every time. Each and every time, team basketball is going to win. Let's see if Memphis can get Game 4. I don't expect it. I won't predict it. But if they do, hats off to them once again. So with that said, James Carter TV, what were your thoughts on this game? If Clippers Warriors ends up being competitive, not like the way it was last time, I will be back here later on tonight to make a recap of that game. If it ends up being the way it was last time, do not expect to see this face again to the rest of the night. Until next time, James Carter TV, I'm out. Peace.